The daily grind for the Pennsylvania National Guard has become more than just making sure the boots are shined.
You see those kids and you see those young wives and you think about your girl back home, and it makes it personal.
This is a personal mission, personal to the soldiers, personal to the families back home.
My youngest is 3, so she really don't understand. So she asking me to come home when I'm coming home to play with her.
And it's personal for the United States. Welcome to Task Force Keystone, where over 2,000 Pennsylvania Guardsmen and women are protecting our military bases in Germany, and another 1,000 helping to keep the peace in Bosnia.
It's all right. I mean, it's stressful. So you're leaving your family at home, and it's hard on them as well as on us being here. We just got to take it day by day.
Soldiers from the 28th Infantry Division have been taking it day by day for almost 3 months now. And when asked when they'll be back home,
hopefully January, February. I'm hoping for it, but we don't know yet.
We're told it will all come down to a political decision. This group of men and women has been counted on time and time again to protect the country. The Pennsylvania National Guard has been deployed for every major conflict since World War I, except Vietnam. It's America's oldest guard unit, started by Benjamin Franklin, and today they are still known for the highest level of dedication.
I have soldiers who, one for example, who had given up his farm. He had 100 head of cattle, and he couldn't obviously keep the cattle at the same time that he was over here, so he sold them. I had a soldier from Montrose who actually, because of dental problems, had all his teeth pulled so that he would come along on this mission. He would not stay behind.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Commanders say that's why the 28th Infantry Division was picked to protect bases in a post-9/11 security effort and for a NATO peacekeeping mission in a war-torn environment. Overseas deployment isn't what most had in mind when they signed up.
What was attractive to me about the National Guard was the college money, and I wanted the worldwide experience. Since I've been in, I actually just re-upped today for 3 more years.
The men and women stationed in Europe left full-time jobs back home, some taking a cut in pay for this call to duty.
I have teachers, I have policemen.
It would be too much of a generalization to say they all feel the same. Some are more homesick than others. But one thing is clear, they know they're needed here. They just hope everyone back home knows that too. In just a few moments, these soldiers will be witnessing what war can do to a country nearly a decade after the fact in Bosnia. But right now,
Right on his door is probably.
this is home, and there's no place quite like it.
I sleep in the bottom bunk here. It's kind of messy right now, but we had an early morning.
4 other soldiers share these quarters with Specialist Robert Jenkins of Wbre on Eagle Base in Bosnia.
Actually, the group I'm in with is really nice. It's comfortable. It's really nice. I mean, we got 3 TVs set up around our room, so you can pretty much see anything you want. You know, we got one here with our VCR.
In here, little things make for big entertainment.
DVD, PlayStation. So it's pretty much just like home.
What's not like home?
Food here is not all too great.
We're going to have better soldiers coming back to our division.
On the base, the days are long, and the work is hard.
PT starts at 6 a.m. Usually wake up 10 minutes before, throw shorts and a shirt on. Then we run one day, do push-ups, sit-ups the other day.
We're usually running missions. Probably get 1 day off out of every 7.
We get a chance to travel a little bit, see a little bit of Europe. We've been to Austria and around Germany, and it's been a good experience.
Trying to adapt to some of the German ways. You know, they're not so different from ours. The language can be a challenge at times, but we're adapting to that.
Get to visit another country, right, and learn about another culture. And there's a lot of good bars downtown.
But bars and culture don't make up for what was left behind.
They'll come over and provide.
Specialist Jennifer Ann Crosby from Mount Pocono, now stationed in Germersheim, got married in May.
May 17th, actually, we got deployed in June. We left on the 24th.
Did you have any idea when you got married that was coming up?
We knew it was coming, but it didn't make it any easier, especially the goodbye. My husband was working that day, so we were down on the pier saying goodbye. It's hard.
There are 2 missions overseas for the Pennsylvania National Guard, keeping peace in Bosnia and securing military bases in Germany.
EOC, ask
3,000 soldiers and 3,000 stories.
Sergeant Robert Fairclough.
But to 4 little ones in Newfoundland, this man is known only as Daddy.
I just tell them Daddy's in the Army. I really don't go into the mission. And they think I'm over here. I send pictures of me home with other kids. They think I'm here helping children all the time, which we do.
Here's the stuff that some of the kids send us from down at the Pine Grove area.
Banners and cards from home are cherished. You see them at almost every base, and they decorate the walls inside the quarters. Phone calls and emails back home vary from every day to once a week. Holidays are right around the corner, but most soldiers don't want to think about that right now.
I try not to, but I'll deal with it.
All doors, hood and trunk, please.
At Germersheim Army Depot, incoming cars are searched inside and out.
Looking for about a 200-pound duffel bag.
Odd-looking things, boxes that don't belong there.
American military bases in Germany could be a target, and in a post-September 11th security effort, Specialist Timothy Johnson and Jennifer Ann Crosby from Monroe County were 2 members of the Pennsylvania National Guard called in to secure the overseas home front.
It's a venture. Exciting, I guess.
It's no wonder this security effort marks the largest mobilization of the 28th Infantry since the Korean War.
We're over here on a force protection mission, and just to have extra guards on the base, our U.S. base is over here, and this is an important mission.
And on this mission, women make up nearly 20% of the force.
The colonel especially instills that we're all soldiers, we're all brothers and sisters, and he makes sure that we all know that and we all treat each other like that.
I'd like you to follow me down. What I'd like to show you is the recreation center that we have available for our soldiers.
From the base at Germersheim to several hours south on the Autobahn, soldiers from Lewisburg are stationed on a base in Kitsington. The missions vary, but it's all about keeping the armed forces safe.
Probably one of the easier ones, but it's still, pretty demanding.
28 News was there when soldiers from the 109th Field Artillery in Plymouth were saying their goodbyes to family and friends in July. Today, those men and women are keeping an Army base in Schweinfurt safe by standing guard, armed and ready for the worst.
And coming to Germany it's been difficult, but we've accomplished our mission. We've had no major accidents, which is a success for us.